this last week's we've had some blue skies.
We have.
We've had some blue skies. We've had some sun. It's been nice.
It's weird.
I don't know about you. I've gotten outside quite a bit.
I have not.
No,
but I have noticed.
But being on the outside times in those spaces,
yes,
it's chilly.
It's been real cold.
It's real chilly.
It's been real cold.
There's nothing holding in the warmth from the previous day.
Nothing.
You know?
Not a bit. I did get out and walk the dogs. Yes, I did.
Oh,
yeah.
Nice.
Nice. And that was a sunny day too.
It's been, I get to work, and I sit in my car, and then I wait till the very last minute that I have to, typically.
Yes.
And then I'm like, I gotta crack the door, and then I feel it, and I'm like, oh,
it's gonna be
that's
a crisp
cold
day.
open. Welcome to the show.
Bourbon. Belts. Blockbusters. You are listening to the Triple B Podcast. Let's fucking go.
Tim.
Right.
We're back. Big day.
Huge day.
Big day ahead of us.
Let's go. See.
Hawks.
Go Hawks.
Dude. Fuck yeah. But before we get to that,
Yeah.
we gotta get drinking.
Yeah.
There's booze that needs to be drunked. And what we have here is another cocktail of the week. We're back at it again, and we have a doozy.
Yes, we do.
And I have a slight surprise for you with it.
Oh.
It's oddly enough something that we slightly talked about before the show started. So, what we're doing here, we have the Lion's Tail. This is a obviously bourbon cocktail. Kind of a play off an old fashioned in a way. It's got, some similar ingredients, and then it's got a little pizzazz to it, right?
Yes, it does.
Pizzazz. And this happens to be the cocktail that Matt Raywoldt on the interview episode that we did with him. This is the one that he answered as like just what's his kind of favorite bourbon cocktail.
Yeah.
And he, we were like, that sounds good. We gotta try it.
Yeah.
All right. Well, oddly enough, we have tried it.
We did.
And
so I was right.
You started to talk about it. I was like, I'm not saying anything. We're going to talk about it on the episode. Yes, because once I like opened, because I knew it was in the book.
Yeah.
Right? Because we both have the same bourbon book. I knew it was in the book. And I was like, I swear to God, I did this one. Mm-hmm. And I was looking at it, and I saw the picture of it, and I was like, I know I did. So I actually went into our Google Drive, and I just typed in Lion's Tail. Sure as shit. Episode 32.
Damn.
Okay. So episode 32. So this is a redo. I believe this is the first time we're redoing a cocktail.
Yeah.
That aren't just different variations of actual old fashions, right? But like the actual same cocktail, I believe this is a first. And the reason why I still went through with it and didn't just change it last second, was because we did just talk about it with Matt on the episode. Episode 32. This is episode 85. 53 episodes ago. And almost exactly 1 year later.
No shit.
That was just oddly kind of like happenstance that turned out this way. We did that episode. The episode came out on January 13th.
Oh.
This episode will drop on January 19th.
Yep.
So it's a year and 6 days later.
That's wild.
It just happened to work out that way. And so I was like, you know what? Let's fucking run it back. Let's try it again. New year, first cocktail of the new year. Let's go for it. And that was our first cocktail of 2025 as well.
Oh, okay.
Right? So that's kind of how I looked at it was, you know what? Fuck it. Let's do it. We haven't ran one back. And I want to see how it holds up.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
So one thing I also wanted to do, and I think we should start doing, because every time we have the bourbons, we always read the little blurb. We talk about it. We give a little history.
Yeah.
Well, I brought the old bourbon book We both have it. I know we don't always do cocktails straight out of this, so it won't necessarily always.
I've made a few though from it.
Yeah, and I have too. I've done a couple out of here as well. But when we do, I think we should read the blurb because it gives a little history on the cocktail.
Yeah.
So, and I thought this was interesting. Wanted to read this, and I thought it would look nice and intellectual.
You don't have your readers.
We're reading. I know. I should have. Spectacles, testicles, wallet, and watch. What was I thinking? The Lion's Tale. On his second voyage to the New World, after making landfall on Jamaica, Christopher Columbus encountered allspice berries. The English later gave the plant the name we use because the berries' complex flavor seemed to contain cinnamon, nutmeg, and clove all in one, although it also goes by the name Jamaican pepper. The English wrested control of Jamaica from the Spanish in 1655 and held it as part of the British Empire until the island gained full independence in 1962. Allspice proved enormously popular in America from 1930 to 1970, coinciding nicely with the first sighting of this classic recipe in the 1937 Café Royal cocktail book by William Tarling, president of the United Kingdom Bartenders Guild, and stretching to the end of the second wave of tiki cocktail culture.
Nice.
Yeah, thought it was kind of a fun little... We always do it with the burbs, so I thought, why not do it with... Give a little history on some cocktails as well, my brother. So, 53 episodes, 1 year, 6 days later, same cocktail, running it back, first time. Let's see how it holds up.
It's just so good.
It's fantastic.
It's so good.
It's
a 10 out of 10 for me.
It's a 10 out of 10, and that's exactly what we gave it
a
year ago.
We did?
Was a 10 out of 10. Yep. I listened back to that part of that episode. And it was just, all of the flavors meld so perfectly together.
We need to do some more with the allspice.
I think I agree. I totally agree.
It's so damn good.
Like try to figure out one that's like almost less citrusy.
Yeah.
Right? And more on the spicy side.
Yeah.
Like imagine if we would have done like a what was that one that we were doing at your apartment in Issaquah? Where it was like the rum and bourbon old fashioned, like Dark and Stormy.
Dark and Stormy.
But Dark and Stormy is
just ginger beer and dark rum.
Dark rum, yeah. So it's not an actual Dark and Stormy. I don't remember what it was or what. Maybe did we just make it up or did we find it or something? I don't remember.
Yeah.
But like that with the allspice would be fucking phenomenal.
Agreed.
Right.
Agreed.
But anyway, all the flavors just meld so perfectly together in your mouth. It's like it's a whiskey sour.
Yeah.
With it's like a whiskey sour and an old fashioned,
but with a bite.
Had a baby that then married Jamaica.
Yeah.
Right.
Yes.
Like it feels like I'm like sitting on an island sipping a whiskey sour in the sun.
It encaptures the sun that we've been having right now.
It does. Look at that. Coming full circle.
Oh, yeah.
It's coming full circle everywhere. So, what this cocktail consists of, because I forgot to say that again.
All right.
We just jumped right into it because we were so excited. And I had so much other stuff. It's 1.5 ounces of bourbon. It's ½ ounce of fresh squeezed lime juice. Because if you ain't squeezing your own citrus, get the fuck out of here. You got a 1/4 ounce of allspice dram, unless you're us, and we bumped that up. We had to pump those numbers up a little. We went with a ½ ounce because, we did a ½ ounce of simple syrup and then 2 dashes of Angostura bitters, all into a cocktail shaker with some ice. Shook the shit out of it. Strained her into our nice rocks glass.
I love it.
And it's fantastic. I'm very
fantastic.
excited to sip on this throughout the episode.
Hell yeah, man.
This is the moment we've been waiting for.
The bourbon talking points.
The bourbon talking points. We're back. We got some hot talk. And, nothing to really follow up on our side, at least from last week, because we didn't play because we're the number 1 seed. We had a bye. We got to sit back and enjoy it and watch the other teams play. Ended up with, out of the wild card round, we had the Bears beat the Packers.
Yep.
The Rams beat the Panthers. Very close game. And then we had the Niners beat the Eagles. And what might have been the biggest surprise of the wild card weekend.
Yeah.
Because people
Defending
weren't
Super Bowl champs.
Yeah, people weren't really giving the Niners a shot there.
Panthers almost did it too.
Panthers almost shocked the nation. Knocked off the Rams, yeah. So this week we got the 6th seed 49ers coming to play the number 1 seed Seattle Seahawks in our hometown. And then we have also tomorrow the Rams going to a frigid East Coast. Not quite East Coast, but
Midwest.
Close enough. Yeah, Midwest. It's a long trip to go play in sub 20 degree temperature games.
Hell yeah, it is.
So go Bears, but also go Hawks.
Yes, very much.
That's first and foremost, and that kicks off in like 2.5 hours.
I'm nervous, man. Yeah. I there's a lot. I've been just reading everyone's comments, and everyone's very confident in each other's teams, and I just I'm always on the nervous side. I'm just it's a one and done scenario, and
of course,
and so but we really shined bright in that final game of the year when it mattered, and it was one of those kind of games where it was a one and done almost. You knew you were in the playoffs still, but you had stakes for sure at
absolutely.
it. I'm so nervous for today, and because there's pieces that are coming back for the 49ers. Will that make the difference in all sincerity? I don't know. I hope the 12 show up, though, for sure. I know several Niners fans are going, so.
Did you see the thing that the stadium sent out, though?
Yes, I did.
Which I thought was fucking awesome, that they're like, your accounts will be looked back at after the season, and if you were like reselling out of market tickets, like to people not from that aren't Seattle fans, essentially, then we're gonna essentially ask you to not re-up your season tickets, which I think is totally fair. Like if you have season tickets and you can't make the game or whatever, give them to or sell them to family, friends.
Yeah.
Sell them to people that are actually going to go to the game to root on the home team. Don't sell them just to fucking make money back, to sell them to the fucking opponent.
Yeah.
That makes no sense. I just jotted down here that I'm not nervous.
No? Okay.
But it's not because of like a cocky reason where I'm just like, oh, we're going to fucking smack them. I never think that.
Yeah.
Even if it's against a team where I'm like, we should fucking smack them. I'm never thinking that. It's a division game. I'm definitely not thinking that. But I'm just oddly calm again. And I think there's something about this team that just feels special this year. And it's they have such a swagger to them. They're playing with so much just fun.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And that's something we haven't seen in Seattle in over a decade.
Yeah.
Right? Like the last time was when we made the Super Bowl the second year in a row.
Yeah.
Right? And then shit happened and the kind of wheels fell off, in all honesty. We started getting rid of people, and the people weren't gelling together.
Yeah.
This does not feel like that at all.
That's true.
Right? This feels very reminiscent of that first season where we went to the Super Bowl and we beat the Broncos.
Yeah.
Right? That's just the energy that it feels like. So I'm just like, the Niners are getting pieces back, but so are we. Kobe Bryant's playing, Charles Cross is playing.
Any nervousness with Sam Darnold's injury?
No.
I think they are playing it up very high on social. Like Everyone it was 2 days ago.
Well, yeah, even the
he hasn't thrown since Thursday. It's Saturday. It's 2 days later.
But Darnold straight up was asked in an interview, because the fucking people interviewing or the press, they're all blowing it out of proportion. And oh my god, asked what if you could pick a percentage in your head, like what do you think the percentage is that you're not playing Saturday? And he was like, very little. Like pretty close to 0. Like just straight up, he was like, I just felt something, and it's on his left side too, which bodes better for us because he's not a lefty.
No, he's right.
Yeah, he's right-handed.
Yeah,
he said it's on his left side, so it's like okay, and he just said he felt something, and so it's just like more precautionary than anything. Just like go in, let's start getting it worked on.
Yeah,
see how it all goes. So I'm not worried about the Sam Darnold thing at all, and. I mean, I don't know, man. Even if God forbid something happens in the game and he has to come out, Drew Lock has shown that he's a very capable backup.
Yeah.
And so like that, even that doesn't really scare me. I mean, like, look at what the Niners have done this season with fucking Mac Jones.
True,
right?
true. If you got
and
the
all of
supporting
injuries.
cast,
yeah.
you know,
If you have a supporting cast, and we definitely have the supporting cast, like, just
yeah,
don't turn the fucking ball over. We could be fine, you know,
Yeah.
kind of thing. And even if you do, we've proven we could still be fine.
we could still be in it.
No, I don't know. I just it just feels good.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
it feels good. And the way our defense has been playing and everything, I don't know. I'm just kind of
I think I just get so emotionally
So ramped
into
up
it,
about-
and
I know,
get
same,
like
yeah.
like
That's all
and
I
just
read
the
about.
fear of losing
So-
just sucks. So, but
Yeah.
they've done everything right this year. It's a 14-3 season. They got the number 1 seed. This is it. This is
man.
the year.
yeah. This is and the crazy thing is too, it's year 2.
True. Yeah.
It's year 2 of the Mike McDonald era. It's year 2 with a lot of the players we have.
Yeah.
Right? Like, year 1 with a bunch of guys who've just straight up shown out for us.
Yeah.
Like, we have a very young team, but also with some very savvy vets that the way they're playing this year, like, could play for another couple years.
Yeah.
You know, like, our team is set up
Yeah.
for the next decade almost.
Yeah.
We also have, like, the 4th best cap space available.
Which
Two.
I did not see coming, but
Yeah. So
hell
that's
yeah.
like, okay, sweet.
And
It's like, we're
yeah.
set up. We're set up pretty well.
Yeah. It's going to be a good one. It's going to be a fun one. So go Hawks.
Go Hawks. That's bringing us over to our Wellness Journey monthly check-in. We have not done it since November. We kind of just took December off, rightfully so, I think. Just understanding it's the holidays. Shit's crazy.
Yeah.
So just kind of doing another check-in. How's things going for you?
I mean, things are going a little rough. I would say, not body-wise. Like, I'm not hurting or anything, but just I'm having trouble finding a groove between work and coming home. I'm coming home later, and so just I need to stop making excuses and get to the gym or do something. Take advantage of my days off, whatever it may be. But I'm having difficulties getting in 3 workouts. I haven't done 3 workouts in a week since December, like the second week of December. It's been over a month now of getting consistent workouts in. That said, like, I mean, food-wise, not making great decisions either. I will say that. But I'm getting a lot more steps in at work, so that's been helping me out tremendously. It's close to 20,000 a day at work, 5 days a week, and so that's helping tremendously. I have gained weight. I'm at 211 now, which is right above where our goal weight was, but it's within range still. And again, that's with the holidays in there, without getting any official workouts in, and poor food choices. So I'm not disappointed. I still feel really good about the progress and everything. I just got to get things back on track.
Yeah.
And it's totally doable. I just got to stop, like I said, making excuses.
Yeah.
Just make it happen.
Yep.
Like you have. I can't wait to hear yours, because you've had a great 2 weeks.
I've had a good 2 weeks, but I didn't have a great month before that.
But it was the holidays. So how are you doing?
I was very similar to you in at least the December regard. Just not great, not terrible food choices. Like, I wasn't like the fucking holidays the year or 2 years before, like when we first had Lainey, where like we were baking at our house like every other day because we were just home with the baby and it was holidays. We didn't have anything else to do. So I was like, I wasn't like terrible, but I there's definitely been food choices that are like, I'm living life. You know, I'm not gonna just not. But starting the new year, I got back on track all around. Got back to counting, for the most part, counting calories pretty consistently. And then with my goal for the year of 700 miles, that puts me needing to run like it's like 13 and a half miles a week or something like that. So it's I kind of just geared it down to about 14 or 4.5 mile runs 3 times a week.
Yeah.
And I've been killing it there. I ran 4.75, 5 and 5 last week, and then I ran 6, 5 and 5 this week. So I've ran 30.75 miles in the 2 weeks so far. For the
You're
most
ahead of
part,
schedule.
Yep. For the most part, my body is feeling fine too on the runs. I had Wednesday, my run sucked. Ran the 5 miles, was in pain the entire fucking time.
Yeah.
But I did it anyways. I was just like, fuck it. I'm just going to kind of get in that mental groove and just push through it all. But I was like battling side cramps on both sides. My right fucking foot fell asleep in the middle of me running a mile and a half in.
I hate when that happens.
And it's like, that happened today when I finished, but it was like, I was at like 4.92.
Yeah.
And it was like, started to go tingly, and I was like, oh, okay. And I know that means that like I'm wearing down.
Yeah.
And so like my gait is a little off when that's happening. And so that just like showed me on that run on Wednesday that like I was like my form was fucked from the get-go, because like my knees were hurting, both my calves were hurting, my Achilles on my right leg was hurting. Like I was like, fuck.
Yeah.
So yeah, but I've been back to running. So far since back at school, I've only gotten into the weight room once, both weeks, Tuesday mornings. But I'm just kind of taking it easier in regards to lifting. I'm kind of more focusing on the running, and then like still doing like some hit lifts. I'm not doing any barbell stuff anymore. I'm just done with it because I keep fucking tweaking shit when I do it. But yeah, so I've gotten 4 workouts in, both the last weekend, this week, and so I felt good there. I got on the scale like early last week just because I hadn't weighed myself since probably our November one, and I was 217.9, and I was like, fuck. But the other thing too is in the weight, just mentally for myself, what I've kind of told myself as we've been on this journey is my threshold is once I get below the 5, my threshold is that 10. Does that make sense? So like once I got below 215, I'm like, now my threshold of like get my fucking ass in gear is 220.
Yeah.
Does that make sense? So then it'll be like, if I get below 205, then it's 210.
Yeah.
Kind of thing. And so I was just like, I knew it was going to happen just because I knew what was happening. I'm not like, same with you. We're not just like oblivious to the fact that we're not working out as consistently or eating as consistently or whatever.
Yeah.
And so I was just like, all right, it is what it is. Let's get back to it. And so I got back to it. And I weighed this morning at 214. So
nice.
I was like,
Hell yeah.
dropped, almost 4 pounds since last week, just with counting my calories and running again. So,
hell yeah, man.
getting there, working on it. I mean, the lowest I got was 209 anyways. So, I was like, jumped up 8, dropped 4. I'm up 5, or almost 9, I guess. Jumped up almost 9, dropped 4. So I'm up 5 pounds from where the goal was. But I'm like, shit fluctuates so much too that I'm like, I'm not too worried about it. I'm just gonna keep doing my thing, and
I'm not disappointed at all.
man.
I mean, we got to enjoy the holidays.
Yeah,
There's no
exactly.
pressure
And that's
on it.
the point of what we're doing, right?
Yeah.
Like it isn't. We're not doing this so super strict and like killing ourselves to do it.
Yeah.
It's we're human, and this is just kind of where it is. And just the fact that we're doing this and holding each other accountable weekly, and even if there are the weeks where either of us are kind of falling short on the workouts, it's still in your mind.
Yeah.
You're acknowledging it. We're thinking about it. We're mindful about all of it. And I think that's the important part. That's how the success continues. So bringing us on over to belts.
Ding, 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 ding.
Timmy, what do you want to talk about, my dog?
Monday Night Raw. That's what I want to talk about.
Not allowed.
I got to talk about it. So let's talk about it. I watched it. Unlike you last year. No, I'm just kidding.
Told you I'm not listening.
You got to listen. Gonna talk about Javon Evans. I'm singing his praises again, and I know we've been singing them, but bro is so good. He is amazing. His match with Bravo was really good. The guy just does magic in the ring. It's just effortless to him, and
It's crazy.
like what's nice about it though is it's not always clean. Like you can see some botches, but like not enough.
Botch isn't the word.
No,
though. It's like a slight misstep or something,
but
right?
you don't
But
you
it's
don't
still,
miss
it's still
you don't
all
see it.
just gels.
Yes, exactly, and
because I think he is that good,
Yeah.
right? To where he can have those moments, but he like somehow corrects them in the moment.
Yes,
right.
yeah.
Like, oh shit, missed that. Here's this, boom, and it makes you forget about it.
Yeah.
You're like, oh fuck.
yeah.
So
And I just thought it was a fun segment
Yeah.
because he had the odds stacked again. He had two others on the outside of the ring, going after him, and he was evading him. And it was just a fun segment.
yeah, and the leap from the security gate over all of it to just land, get right in the ring, and just roll straight out and get away was fucking awesome.
it was awesome. Do you think he could be this generation's Jeff Hardy? Because just
I think fuck. I mean, to a point, yeah. I think it would be more like the son of a Jeff Hardy, Shelton Benjamin.
yeah. But what I mean by the Jeff Hardy comparison is just someone we're gonna root for. Really,
Oh,
like
yeah. I see
where,
what you're saying, yeah.
like kind of like what we're doing with Sami Zayn. It's like
yeah.
the one that doesn't look like they could be champion, or you want it just so badly, but the company never pushes them that far.
I think like he could be, but I think the difference is he's already being pushed more than either Sammy or Jeff were at this point in their career.
True.
You know what I mean?
Very
like,
true.
He's already there.
Yeah.
So like, I don't necessarily feel like I don't feel like I have to worry about him getting snubbed opportunities for world title reigns in the next 5 years.
True.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Where it was fucking 10 years before Jeff,
Yeah.
got that opportunity.
Yeah.
Right? 'Cause it was 08 when he won it.
Oh.
09?
08, 09.
08 or 09. So yeah.
Right around in that
debuted
range,
in
yeah.
98 or whatever,
Yeah.
right? So yeah. Where I'm like, I feel like I could see Javon Evans winning the Money in the Bank this year.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, true.
I could totally see that
Yeah.
happening. So, and he
Yeah.
would be so fun with the Money in the Bank too.
Oh, hell yeah.
He would be so much fun. So
Yeah.
I agree with you in that like idea of like he is kind of that character, but I just feel like it's such a different time now
True. Very true.
that I don't know that will happen.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
if it does, then 100% yes.
Yeah. Perfect. Next up, talk about Breaker and Adam Pearce angle. It's at first I was like, oh great, Raw's version of what they just did with Drew McIntyre.
Oh.
Indefinitely suspended, blah 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 blah. But I like the twist here where masterful Paul Heyman just kind of sells it all by going, you touched him first. Yeah. And it just kind of makes you go, oh shit, what does this mean and everything.
And did he?
He did, yeah.
He did? Okay.
Yeah. Not like in a necessarily violent way, but it was just definitely like, come on, man. And
Get back,
and then
yeah.
but like I really liked it. It just they sold it from the beginning, like keep Braun from doing anything stupid today. Gets on and Braun is pissed off that he lost, and he really sold it in that whole segment and everything. And then to turn it where Paul Heyman closes it out with, but you touched him first. And I was just like, damn, I'm sold on this. I'm sold. I don't have any faith that it's gonna lead to anything great, but in the moment, I love it.
I was sold from the fucking spear.
It was I love the
overhead, the drone shot of it was fucking crazy. That was better. That spear was better than the fucking, I forget who he hit it on. but the one that he hit on where he did like the flip out of it. And where I had said, I was like, imagine if he would have landed on his feet and just slid straight into the ring like that spear. Because that spear was wild. But this one, like, that previous spear was more like acrobatic. This was fucking brutal. Like, just straight up. And Dragon Lee, right? Was that Dragon Lee?
Yeah.
Just fucking ate that shit. Like, he just took it. Like, it's like... You think, well, he knows it's going to happen, right? So, he's like talking to the ref or whatever. Do you think there's a split second in his mind where he, out of the corner of his eye, sees how fucking fast Braun Breaker's moving at him that he just goes, "Yep, this was a mistake." Fuck. You know, like, it was wild. I was just like, oh my God.
Another cool part in that whole segment was them, Braun and Adam, arguing on the outside.
And then Bronson Reed's like...
The way they filmed that was so cool.
He does that, and then Adam Pearce is like, shit, so he slides in, and then Braun hits another fucking spear on Dragon Lee again. That poor guy.
It was so cool. I love that whole... It was awesome. It was different in a way, and I highly enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Next thing I gotta talk about... The Prince versus Punk is set up next week for the title. Finn Balor gets called out by Judgment Day by Liv Morgan.
Yep.
Punk gets to the ring. He's saying that all roads to WrestleMania at the current moment lead through him, and he's just eager to find out his next challenger. Finn Balor's music hits.
Yep.
He was one of the guys that Punk said he would like to face off against once he won the championship and everything. I'm so here for it, man. And Balor's promo, Punk's promo in this segment just killed it.
It was great.
Just
it was great.
Crushed it. I'm excited that Finn is going this direction.
Yeah.
Do I think Finn Balor's going to win Monday? Probably not. Yeah. But a guy can dream. Drew McIntyre just won the title. I got shocked there. I would love for him to win.
Yeah.
It would be different, and he deserves it. He deserves it.
Yeah, I agree, but also not at this time.
Yeah, I could see that.
Same idea with what I was saying wrapping up Monday last week was
Braun
winning it. Like, right now is the time of Punk. We didn't have him for fucking 10 years. Mm-hmm. He's back. He's finally the world champion.
Yeah.
You can't end it this soon.
Yeah.
He has to carry this at least to WrestleMania, if not to SummerSlam.
I
you know
agree.
what I mean? Like, he has to. Like, it would be, I feel like it would be just almost disrespectful to Punk.
Yeah.
To just be like, all right, now you're going to drop it to Finn 3 weeks after you won it, or, you know, not 3 weeks after, but you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so, yeah, I do love the Finn angle, him coming out. I loved that. Their promos back and forth were fantastic. The match is going to be killer. But I do think it'll be the right move to have Punk retain.
Yeah. I'll accept it too. I will. I won't be happy about it. But
Punk, it's the same idea as we talked about last week with Becky and the IC.
Yes.
We're going into WrestleMania season. Who's the one drawing the numbers here?
I agree.
It's Punk.
Yeah.
Punk's your number one draw in the company right now. Yeah. Really. Like.
Yeah, I agree.
And Drew now.
Oh, Drew McIntyre. Oh, yeah. All right. Banger of the night is AJ Styles versus Gunther. You set the table for it last week when you said this match is going to kill it. It did not disappoint.
Not at all.
And
it was very good.
It was so good. And I just love the twist to the ending of the match where Gunther used some ring savvy. He taps out, but where the ref can't see it, convinces AJ enough to let go. And then low blows. Low mid hold, low blows.
Which
and
is just continuing to drive this like absolute top-notch heel.
Yes.
After the John Cena retire and then just the cocky just jackassery that he has put on since leading into this feud, and then the way he ends up beating AJ is like overly disrespectful, right?
Yeah.
Like it just continuing to play.
It was just a masterclass. The match was killer. I thought this was a great follow up to us being worried about what's next. That said, my worry is still there. Like, what is next to keep this monster heel going and everything?
I mean, with the way that ended, I don't feel like this is over.
No, for sure.
So this is continuing for sure. Yeah, I don't know.
But that at least gives him some guidance to keep a heel run going versus where New Day did nothing, with it. Yeah. So loved
Different
it.
Calibers.
Absolutely loved everything about that.
Yeah. Moving over to SmackDown, Carmelo Hayes versus Leon Slater.
So good. He's only 21 years old.
I knew, like, as soon as I saw him come out, I was like, this is going to be fucking crazy. And goddamn, was it. It didn't disappoint. I didn't go what would have been, 3 or 4 weeks in a row of making Carmelo the banger of the night. But because, I mean, the match was, it varied. Match-wise, that was the banger of the night, match-wise. But I had to give flowers where flowers were due elsewhere when it comes to that. But just the fucking the skill in that fucking ring is insane, dude. The athletic, like, I want a triple threat match with Javon Evans now. With those two and Javon Evans in a triple threat match for the U.S. Like, bring Javon Evans to SmackDown. Fuck this. Send Trick Williams to Raw. Swap those two, because that's what we need. That is what we need. I mean, they're like, it's like breathtaking to watch them do some of the shit that they do. And like right at the end of that match when Melo won, the way Leon Slater's back looked, I don't remember at what point in the match he did something where his back scraped or grated on something, but his back looked fucked up. His back looked like hamburger meat, dude. I was like, what happened to his back? But I mean, he's like diving over the corner turnbuckle to the outside, like anything could happen at any point. So it's like you see welts and bumps and bruises, you're like, that could have come from anywhere.
No kidding.
But they're so good.
Yeah, that match really killed it. What I like, what's going on with Carmelo is he's got a nagging injury that he's selling throughout his matches too. So I'm sure that's just going to continue to play on throughout his matches and just kind of show how resilient he is and everything, on top of how good he's in the ring. Just to build off of last week where we were singing his praises about Charles, and then to this week and everything. So just absolutely loved it. It
was great.
Would love to see more Leon Slater. I know he's TNA's, but we got that partnership.
Is he still the X Division?
Yeah.
I have one negative from last night, and I would have ignored it, but they double fucked. They double fucked up here. They are absolutely shitting on The Miz and Chelsea Green.
Oh, yeah.
Just absolutely shitting on two of the best heel characters that exist in the company. Just absolutely shitting on that. And I know, I get it, as heels, they're expected to take some of these things. But The Miz feels like a fucking joke.
Yeah.
No, he hasn't been taken seriously in any sort of anything.
No.
For a long time. Was completely snubbed during the fucking Cena retirement tour, who was a huge feud of Cena's in the past. Gets put in this fucking match against Orton and has to come out and attack him beforehand and then still ends up losing, which obviously I'm rooting for Orton in that anyways.
Yeah.
But I wish it wouldn't have been...
It shouldn't have been those two.
It shouldn't have been those two. Like, in all honesty, it should have been like Orton and Trick Williams. Hear me out here, because I know, like, you love Trick Williams.
I do.
But I feel like it should have been Orton and Trick Williams with Orton going over, and The Miz and Matt Cardona with The Miz going over.
Mm-hmm.
That would have made more sense to me.
I think you take Priest out of it and put Miz in it. Keep Trick in it.
Scratch what I said. I kind of forgot about that whole portion of it for obvious reasons, because it was Damian fucking Priest for Solo Sikoa. But Yeah.
But I
Yes.
agree with you that
Yes.
it should not. But
The Miz in that match instead of Priest, that would have made this match absolutely fucking like fire.
yeah,
Because you would have had two true heels
I was
and two true faces.
I was curious as to what was going on because I was like,
'Cause now
it's
it's
a
like
fatal 4-way.
Trent
but now they
Willie's
got
the
three.
only heel.
Yeah,
now.
we got 3 faces to 1 heel, and I was curious about how that was going to go. I was like,
Yeah.
oh, Solo's going to win, but no.
And then with Chelsea Green, man,
I'm hoping with Chelsea Green, this sets like her losing and everything is just setting her up for the next step for the women's.
Rumble what would it be? The Rumble Money in the Bank or the Chamber?
So it would go Rumble, Elimination Chamber,
Money
then
in the
Money
Bank.
in the Bank.
One of those three she has to win.
She
and
has
get a
to.
fucking like an actual title shot, because this is just ridiculous.
Agreed. I agree.
Like, I think The Miz, I feel like The Miz is at the point, and like we talked about this recently too, where like I feel like The Miz to a point is probably backstage like, no, this is what I want to be doing. Like I want to just be putting these people over. Chelsea is not a fucking 20-year vet, right? Like,
Yeah.
you should be fucking pushing Chelsea. She is one of the best female characters in WWE.
Hands down. Top 5.
and she's one of the best in-ring performers as well. Like, she has the character, and she has the skill, and she has the mic skill. Like, she has it all. She has the full package.
Yeah.
You gotta stop fucking just squashing her so much.
I agree. I agree.
We just alluded to it, but I wanted to talk not just about that one, but the 2 SmackDown Saturday Night's main event matches. We got the Fatal 4-Way that we just talked about. Priest, Sammy, Trick, Orton. Fatal 4-Way match for the number 1 contender to face off against Drew McIntyre at the Rumble.
Yep.
I mean, that match is going to be...
It's going to be so
It's
good.
going to be great.
Yeah.
'Cause like yes, we say what we say about Priest, but Priest is good in the ring.
He is.
Like,
He is.
He's damn good in the ring. So, like, you can't take that away from him. I just think the character is more boring.
Yeah.
But, like, he's good in the ring. So, when it comes to chemistry with the guys and everything, and they're like, that's not going to be an issue at all. I'm not worried about that. I mean, it's going to be interesting.
It's going to be real interesting.
Sami Zayn's 100% not winning.
You don't think so?
No.
Because this to me feels like one of the ways to get him towards that championship.
I think that's the exact reason why he doesn't win the Fatal 4-Way match.
Okay.
I think he's about to and gets screwed.
Oh.
Like, he hits the haluva kick
Yeah.
and like gets then something happens and he gets thrown out and somebody steals the win off of his haluva kick, something like that.
Yeah.
Leading to him being an entrant into the Royal Rumble.
Okay. And then winning the Rumble.
That's
then
been my prediction the whole time.
You know, because
if he wrestles Drew McIntyre at the Rumble, he's not in the Rumble probably.
Because I would love for him to go against Drew, lose the title, but then go on to win the Rumble.
Oh,
like
that would be
get
cool
entered
too.
in,
That
and
could
just
be cool too.
Just show his
I just kind of
will to go
off
towards
the
that
assumption
title.
that like
but
if he's wrestling in a title match,
chances are no.
he probably isn't, because like they don't do that very often. That it used to be more prominent, but
the
that's the
second
kind of stuff that
someone
they
gets
don't do.
attacked on the outside as an entrant, and then then he comes running in, similar to Becky Lynch coming into the Rumble.
Yeah.
I would love it.
Yeah,
but
like that would be cool too. But I think either way, either of those scenarios leads to the same thing.
Yeah.
And it that's my hope.
yeah, I have no guess of where anything is going right now, which is wild.
Yeah.
And I remember saying this last year too, but this even feels way different this year, I feel like.
Yeah.
Water, they have
I
not...
think so far, I agree with you. Granted, we were saying that about WrestleMania in like fucking March.
Yeah.
Right? Where we were like, we're 3 weeks away from WrestleMania. We don't know what the fucking card is. We don't know what's happening.
That's true. That is true.
At least we're still middle of January right now.
We still got some time.
we have a little bit. And then the other match there is Cody versus Jacob in a grudge match. I just don't have to spend a lot of time on that, but that's gonna be fucking killer.
It really is.
That's gonna be so good. Have we seen Jacob and Cody in a one-on-one match?
No, but I think he was
because like during that whole fucking new bloodline feud with Cody, they were like that was still at the point where they were like keeping him out of matches.
He wasn't in matches, or he might have been injured,
destroying people.
He was destroying people. Yeah,
so I don't think we have, and this is gonna be fucking killer.
I like the build to it and everything so far. It's been,
and I have a prediction. I have a prediction that leads to, no matter who it is at Royal Rumble, Drew's retaining the title at the Rumble.
okay.
But I have a prediction. I'm going to say it now, and then I'm going to reiterate it on our
prediction
for
show.
Saturday
Okay.
night's main event. I think Drew interferes
in
the grudge match. I think Drew comes out and he ends up setting himself up to continue with the woe is me bullshit that we love.
Yeah.
But he ends up setting himself up to eventually end up in like a triple threat match with Jacob and Cody for the title. Whether that's at Mania, where that is exactly, I don't know. But I know we're still a little ways away, but
We're a ways away, but I like it. Yeah. I like it. And it would be typical Drew if he wasn't actually screwed over, he puts himself in a situation to get screwed over.
Yeah, exactly. So,
which I love. So I can see it. I like it.
Speaking of Drew, I have co-banger of the nights here, and it's just purely because both promos from Drew and Cody on SmackDown last night were
crushed it,
fucking phenomenal. Drew's the whole coming out and says, "Screw you" to the entire fan base, and he's like, "There's one person I should be thanking, or whatever, and that's me."
Yeah,
and it just continues to play into it. He is one of the best heel characters
ever.
Yeah, in all honesty, yeah. So,
and so believable.
Yeah, and then Cody's promo to come out and give no excuses.
Yeah,
this is the thing I really liked about it. No excuses. He wasn't saying anything about, well, I got screwed over, but he just said, all right, he said no rematches. Fine. I'm going to do this the old fashioned way. I am the first entry into the men's 2026 Royal Rumble.
Yeah.
And he talked about the history, and he talked about the fact that Stone Cold's the only one that's ever won 3 and Cody's won 2 and all this. And then talking about that, then he pulls up like the old school wrestling talk, like the inside wrestling talk, talking about receipts coming to Jacob and saying how he's a veteran in this industry, and knowing that he knows what this means, and that there's a receipt coming.
It was a masterclass.
It was.
To be able to change the crowd around too, like it wasn't like loud boos, but like the crowd wasn't into Cody, and they were just trying to push Drew over what he had to say, which rightfully so, but to just flip a switch,
literally for him to say what he said, and then the crowd be like, "Oh shit, we're in."
Yep,
right. Like
it was
literally
so
that
good.
Quick was
it was so good, and I had to give him props because we've shat on him for his yelling, Cody Wine Baby, basically. And to be able to do that, was fire. So loved it.
It was awesome.
Loved it. Belt question of the week. I pose this. With AJ Styles nearing the end, let's do what we did with Cena. Pick 3 matches you'd love to see before he calls it a career. We're going to go back and forth on this, so you go first.
I'm going in order of like lowest hype to the most hype for me.
Okay.
Sami Zayn.
I like it.
I just think it would be an incredible match.
Yep.
Right. I don't think it would be like I don't know that there would necessarily be moments in the match that you're like, what the fuck did they just do? but it would just be a fucking killer match.
Yeah, I agree. I think both of them have that persona where they're not going to be put down easily, and so it would just be a lot of near finishes and
near falls and just like dragging themselves around the ring by the end of it. Like that would be the kind of like Iron Man match would be like good for that kind of thing.
I like it.
God, I keep somehow scooting back.
Mine, and I'll go in the same order as you, kind of just least hype to most. Finn Balor, they faced off each other, but they got the story there, and they tear down the house every time they are in the ring, and we haven't had it nearly enough in WWE. So I want to see Finn Balor versus AJ Styles.
Yeah, I like that. That would be fantastic as well.
Yeah.
My next one is more of a legacy kind of thing here. Chris Jericho.
Ooh, yes. I like
There's
it.
a lot of rumbles that he could be making his way back to the WWE sometime this year. I don't know. I just feel like I know like they're both in the twilights of their careers. Mm-hmm. Would it be as good of a match as it could have been in 2003? No. But it would still be fucking awesome to see AJ Styles versus Chris Jericho. Two
agree.
very similar style wrestlers.
Yeah.
I just think it would be awesome.
Yeah. And they're almost like essentially like the same kind of character, like brought up in different companies though, which I agree. I like it. That was not on my list. That's not on. I like it. Yeah. Next up for me is just to help rub a new up-and-comer, and it's Trick Williams. I think those two can put on a show. The athleticism between the two is just off the charts, and you get a cocky heel in the form of Trick Williams versus AJ Styles, who can back it up in the ring. I think the match would tear it down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That he was one that did definitely cross my mind going through, the Rolodex of possible options.
It's hard to pick three. I regretted saying just three.
It is. My final one is because of the things that would happen in this match, because AJ, yes, while in the twilight of his career, is still like fucking prime AJ Styles. Like he hasn't lost a step.
No.
Like he still is competing. It's like Ray. Like they're both just still so fucking good. Mm-hmm. And it's Mello. It was a toss between. That's a match where it would be like, I feel like every other move would be like, what the fuck did we just see? You'd see like a phenomenal forearm attempt into the fucking, what is it, the first 48 or whatever with the code breaker, right? Like that would be such a dope fucking counter for that.
Yeah.
Oh my Lord.
God. Ooh, he was close to making this list. It was between Trick and him, and I'm glad you put him on the list. My final one is CM Punk. I talked about
it
AJ
last week, I think, right? Or the week before?
The week before, where I just, who do we want to win the Rumble? And I said,
that's right.
AJ Styles would make the perfect one because it's coming towards the end, and Punk being champion, I think the match could just tear down the house too. So
yeah. Bringing us on over to Blockbusters. We got some focus features. Timmy?
Yes, we do. We got Lee Cronin's The Mummy. Synopsis: the young daughter of a journalist disappears into the desert without a trace. 8 years later, the broken family is shocked when she is returned to them, as what should be a joyful reunion turns into a living nightmare. Cast is Jack Rayner, Laia Costa, May Calamoy, Natalie Grace with Veronica Falcone. Release date for this is April 17th of this year, and the platform is going to be the Cinemarsh.
The Cinemarsh.
What did you think of this?
I mean, it's definitely a new take.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
I don't even know. Like, it's definitely a new take than, the previous what seems to be countless iterations of it. I think it might be one of the more intriguing stories involving this character.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna watch it.
Yeah, I mean, when I saw the word "The Mummy" when it appeared, I was just like, "Oh, just another Mummy movie." I didn't get it confused with the upcoming Brendan Fraser one. I was like, "This does not look like that."
They really took it to a dark place.
But I was like, "All right, let's see what it's about," and I was pleasantly surprised. Just the anxiety of the trailer with the picture camera noise or whatever was just snapping throughout.
Yeah.
It did it very well, or keeps you on the edge of your seat, and just creepy little things. And then to close it out with a bug crawling out and then the eyes opening was just fuck.
Yeah.
I'm
It was
just
unsettling.
Yeah,
It's
unsettling.
It's a good way to, I think, describe that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do appreciate a new take on this, so I'm excited for it.
Same.
James Wan's behind part
Oh,
of this, so
Can't go wrong there.
nope.
Yeah. We have The Bluff. The synopsis for this is large. In the film, Ursel Bloody Mary Bodden thought she had escaped her violent past as a pirate, finding peace in the Cayman Islands with her loving husband, T.H., their son Isaac, and her sister-in-law Elizabeth. But when her notorious former captain, Connor, arrives seeking revenge, Ursel's world is torn apart. Forced to confront the demons she's tried to bury, Ursel is thrust back into a deadly game of secrets and survival. Armed with lethal swordsmanship, cunning traps, and a fierce will to protect those she loves, she wages a brutal war against Connor's merciless crew. Ursel's fight to save her family becomes a journey of redemption as she reclaims her power and embraces the warrior she once was. The cast of this is the two only ones that I really recognize the names of for the most part were Priyanka Chopra Jonas and Carl Urban. The release date will be February 25th of this year, and it will be out exclusively on Prime Video.
I'm glad I did not read the synopsis, and I was like, why is the ex trying to kill her and the family? And it's not the ex, it was the captain.
Yeah, it's the captain.
But this is a violent Pirates of the Caribbean is essentially what this
seriously
is.
what it seems like, yeah.
We got Elizabeth Taylor just being kick-ass in this, and then Davy Jones, any of the villains, coming after her. So,
I kind of thought the same thing when I was first watching the trailer because I didn't read it either. But then I was hearing him say "Give me what's mine" or whatever. So then when I read Captain, I was like, oh,
yeah.
So there's some history that they're gonna get into here where she obviously took some treasure or something and then escaped and went and started a new life kind of thing. And got herself out. And that's where he's out for revenge.
Carl Urban just fits a villain role so perfectly.
But this visually looked really cool.
Yeah.
I thought it looked really cool. Kind of had a red tone to it, kind of in a way like a deserty, sandy red, clay red kind of vibe to it. And just the fucking brutality I was like, oh, let's fucking go.
Yeah.
This looks great.
Yeah.
It kind of reminds me, it's like a pirate's pirate version of Smoking Aces or something like that, or even a much more high intensity, but kind of like a Sin City kind of style is to a point. Kind of it's kind of how what I was feeling. So
yeah, man,
I don't know. Looks good. I'm excited for it.
It definitely looks good.
In the news.
What's in the
news? What do we got? New stuff.
Well,
new thing.
My source really fell through, so we did not get a full-on trailer for Scream, but we did get a new quick.
We got a
teaser.
Legacy trailer.
Yes.
Yeah.
And
sure did.
I got to talk about it because I actually just really appreciate it for what it was. We got it opening with the old school footage. Opening, we got
The phone ringing.
The phone
on
ringing.
multiple different,
and then multiple different ways, and then just
throughout
like
the whole franchise of the phone ringing and people's reaction and picking it up.
Yep.
Yeah,
and then we get, the words across every killer has led to this. I don't know if that's going to play into this, but from everything that they talked about cast-wise, it kind of plays up to...
Yeah, well, and then you hear his voice say something along the lines of, I don't remember it verbatim, but it was something along the lines of like, I've been waiting a long time for this, or something like that on the phone to Sydney. So it's like they're definitely playing into the idea that this is definitely somebody from the past.
Yes.
This isn't a new Ghostface,
Yeah.
or if it is, it's somebody from a past movie that is a new Ghostface or something. Is how they're playing it. At least, making it seem.
And then we don't get a lot of new scenes from this teaser, but we do get a psych ward of some sort with some art on the wall, and I'm just so pumped for this and everything. And then the way they close it is you got Scream in the old font that they used for the first film, and then they like slash and it shows the 7, and then it's the new font. I thought was really well done, but they haven't done a lot of promotion for this movie, at least from my perspective, other than they've released one TV ad, this teaser, and then the full-on trailer, and I just hope that everyone's as pumped as I am to go see it, and that they're doing enough promotion for people to go see it.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
It's bringing us on over to the fourth, and from what we have at least been made aware of, seems like the final teaser trailer before the potential first full trailer for Doomsday that is supposedly rumored to be dropping during the Super Bowl. And yeah, it was the Fantastic Four and the Wakandans, right? So this is where we get to see essentially the Fantastic Four at the end of Thunderbolts. We saw them, coming into Earth 616.
Yeah.
And apparently, at least this trailer makes it seem like, they ended up landing in Wakanda.
Yeah.
And I think it was interesting because the other three had very clear themes. To an extent, or at least the first two definitely had themes, and then I think the X-Men one, to a point, kind of played into it in the way that we talked about last week because it was Scott Summers, and there are the child connections with that
ties,
as well.
yeah.
But then also, the X-Men are Charles Xavier's kids.
True.
Right? That was one thing we didn't talk about last week.
Yeah.
With this, I was like, this isn't really...
Yeah.
It didn't have the same vibe. It didn't have the same full feel, but I still really liked it. Mm-hmm. And I think the reason for that is because then I started to really think about it. I'm like, okay, well, the Fantastic Four, they're the first ones that we saw with the kid relation to Doom.
True.
Right? He took Franklin.
Yeah.
The Wakandans, at the end of Black Panther 2, who did we see?
Yeah, we saw the kiddo.
Yeah, we saw Black Panther's child.
Yeah.
Right? So I'm like, there are connections here. There are definitely still these running things. So
yeah.
I don't know. I really enjoyed this, though. I thought it was very interesting to see Ben Grimm and I always forget how to say his name, M'Baka, something like that. Yeah. Interacting. I thought it was cool.
Yeah, this one had humor
I am king
to
of Wakanda, and he goes, I'm Ben Grimm
of whatever street in New York.
New York. I was like, okay, that's perfect because they're not losing that.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And so I thought that was great because the other three that we've seen so far have been emotionally charged and very serious. And
I do like your take on it, where it's like all kid related, but
there's something.
But with this one, I forget what it is, but it's like maybe Steve Rogers was like, it's like the life cycle of life, where it's birth, life, Scott Summers showing pain, like maybe death, and then afterlife, with it being, Shuri walking in, Black Panther dying. So
true.
there's some kind of theme to
There
it,
is definitely a
obviously.
theme. I think
But I really like what you've said
and
about it.
where my like end game here didn't mean for that to play, but it kind of did. I in my mind with the kid theme is there some way Doom somehow taking all of these superhero children leads to the whole battle world thing of Secret Wars.
Yeah.
Right? Like he's holding these kids hostage, and now he's like gonna like make all of the families of like the families and or groups of all these people fight it out on Battle World in Secret Wars.
Yeah.
As like the winner gets their kid kind of thing. Like how does that work out? You know?
Yeah.
I don't know. That's just kind of like
I like it.
At a very entry level thought process there. That's kind of where my mind immediately goes to. So
a lot of these just feel like end credit scenes too.
Yeah,
and it's just
they totally
it
do.
gets hyped. So
Yeah.
I can't say enough good things.
yeah. Alrighty, that also now brings us to This Is Not a Test. We got a new zombie flick coming at us, Timmy. And boy, this one looks like a doozy.
It does. It really does.
I was kind of skeptical at first when I read what it was. I was like, another bunch of teens locked in a school, because that IP has happened a few times, right? But then I think the difference, at least in the things that I remember or have seen, is in the trailer for this, it shows them be like, we have to get the fuck out of here. And now that now it's like them figuring that out. And I was like, ooh, I like that. I feel like that's a new take, at least for me, from the ones I've seen. I feel like most of the other ones with it being kids in a school that like they're just surviving in the school kind of thing.
Yeah.
This is like, oh no, this isn't good. We need to get out. And they do. And then that's what it seems like a portion of the movie is going to be, is them trying to figure out where the fuck to go and how to get there. Yeah. And I love zombie movies, man. I'm a softie for them. I just love zombie stuff. I don't know why. It just...
I'm joining you with it. I have a great appreciation for them.
Yeah, I really enjoy them.
It's just
Lindsay does not. She does not like the noises that zombies make.
Yeah, I think that's part of what I like.
Yeah, I know.
We were just talking about noises, like that sound, and that's part of the big fears. It's just that sense of it.
I wish they would make a vinyl of just zombie sounds, and I would put it on.
Oh God!
When I leave for work. So that when Lindsay
want to be married still?
So when Lindsay wakes up, gotcha.
Should have seen the look on your face.
I might have to make that in the trailer just so she can see it. She'd be like, "Fuck you."
But no, it does look like it doesn't feel like a same kind of zombie movie.
It doesn't look like it's going to be like cheesy either. No. Like this actually looks like it was.
At first, I was like, "Oh, maybe."
Yeah.
But then, as it played out, I was like,
"Oh, it's actually kind of. It looks kind of legit. Like it looks like it could actually be solid." So.
Yeah, I agree.
And finally, that brings us to The Burbs.
The Burbs, not to be confused with
The Burbs. The Burb, but The Burbs, like the suburban area.
Yes.
I hadn't seen anything about this, never read anything about it, had no idea this existed. I just happened to stumble across the trailer on the old YouTubes, and I was posting one of the videos this week. And I was like, oh shit, that looks fucking good.
Yeah, it does.
Holy crap. And this is a show.
Yeah.
Do you remember what platform? I forget.
Peacock.
The Cock Stream.
The Cock Stream.
Love it. Lady and her family, they move into a new house. And it's a suburban,
safest place on earth. Basically, the way they're selling it in the trailer.
Yeah. It's a white neighborhood.
Yep.
And
we got Keke Palmer.
Keke Palmer is moving in with her husband and new baby.
Yep.
And they are not. And then things start to go a little awry, it seems like. And she's like, she starts noticing, she's like, people in this town are fucking weird. Like, she pretty much outright says that in the trailer, which I loved. But it ends up, it looks like it's going to be like a haunted house kind of thriller, whodunit mystery show. Yeah. Right? Because the whole thing was kind of centered on that house, and then like multiple scenes of them like trying to get in. The whole, are we breaking and entering? Oh, from a legal standpoint, we are entering an unlocked house. This is not breaking and entering. So like, it looks like there's going to be funny. There's going to be a little scary. There's going to be serious. There's going to be emotion. Like, it looks like it's going to kind of have a combo of all of it. Yeah. I am very excited for this. I think it looks great.
It looks great.
Keke Palmer's wonderful.
Hell yeah. But this is like a remake, or like there's the movie The Burbs with Tom Hanks in it from the 80s, and I have not seen that, and so that's something I'm gonna have to visit on.
Yeah, no idea. I didn't even know that.
I believe that's what I read, is that this is
like based off
that, or
like it's like a reboot of it in a show form.
Yeah. So I'm curious on it, but the trailer has me sold as well. I liked everything you just said on it. Just brings the funny into it. It's a whodunit sense to it, so I'm here for it.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
That brings us to our special segment of the week this week. We have our small screen sampler, where we revisit a show that we have talked about on here before in a previous episode. For this month's edition was the word I was going for, but yes, of small screen sampler, we picked His and Hers. This was my focus feature from a few weeks ago. You texted me
hyped
2 weeks ago or whatever, like, yo, for small screen sampler, it comes out next week, we should watch this. And I said, absolutely. And yes, I have been watching it.
Me too.
I'm 3 episodes in.
I'm 1.5 episodes in.
Yeah. What do you think?
I'm enjoying it so far. I really am. Is it quite to the level I thought it was going to be? Maybe not as much, but I'm still very, very interested in the acting in it. It's great. The one thing that I do like about it, but it's kind of a weird take, is I don't like either of the main characters, the Tessa Thompson, the John Bernthal.
Oh, really?
They're both bad people. And I don't know which one to root for, but the whole mystery of what's going on just has me so intrigued, and I love those kind of things. And it's beautifully shot. I like just the little pieces that are coming together of everyone could have taken who murdered this person.
And that's I think that's why I do really like it, and I'm fully in on it, is because of that, where it's like they keep showing like the little flashback pieces of like things, but those are all like, you're leading the witness. Right? Because it's like, I'm like, okay, well, that's obviously not what actually the thing is. And they keep finding little, you're 1.5. If I say the word cemetery.
No.
Nothing? Okay, then moving on. Because like I'm essentially twice as far ahead of you now, so I don't want to say anything. But there are just certain things that keep happening where you're just like, fuck. and because there is all these little pieces and things that are happening, and you're like, well, fuck, this bitch could have done it. That dude could have done it. Well, he's an asshole. That totally could have been him. And you just have no idea. And I'm 3 episodes in, and I still am like,
I love it.
Yeah, like we talk about it all the time. We love a whodunit.
Yeah,
we love a murder mystery, and this has so many extra layers to it.
Yeah,
given everything, and a lot of layers to it.
A lot of layers.
I
thought the trailer had me going one way, and then this how it's playing out so far. I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
So, hell yeah, man!
We lost Lindsay on it though.
Oh, we did.
There's again. I don't want to like give anything that you haven't seen away. Have they broached the subject of why the 2 main people aren't together?
No.
Okay. Then yeah.
Okay.
There's Lindsay was like, if they cover a topic again, I can't watch it.
Gotcha.
And I was like, fuck. I was like, all right, well, I'm watching it. I'm not waiting.
Yeah.
Make your choice. If you got to get up and walk out, get up and walk out. I'm watching it. So.
Hell yeah.
Yes.
Great show. Highly recommend it. It is on
Absolutely.
Netflix right now. And like I said, I'm only episode and a half, but fully invested. Just I watched it too late and I was falling asleep towards the end. So
Gotcha.
if it was any earlier, I'd probably binge through the whole thing.
Yeah.
So
How many episodes is it?
6.
It's 6 episodes. I know it's a limited series.
Yeah, or limited series. So yeah.
6 episodes. Okay.
Yep. So, Blockbusters question of the week. We've talked about a lot of projects, such as Frankenstein, Robin Hood, and most recently, The Mummy. What is your take on going to certain IPs over
mummies.
and over again?
I like the question. It's a good question. It's stuff that we've kind of like we've covered, but not like in depth and not specifically in like asking how do we feel about it.
Yeah.
I think it really depends on just what the IP is, right? It's to use a couple of those. I think the monsters versus characters, they've been used so many times since the fucking 20s or 30s, whenever the fuck they first started. Like
the first Mummy was 1932.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
And that's like, yes, the IPs, when you're talking about IP, you're for the most part, you're usually referring to like a live action, or not live action, but you're talking about like a movie or show type thing.
Yeah.
Right. But with those characters, there's so many books and comics and all sorts of stuff. Like, it's been so done.
Yeah.
That I feel like they've all been done so many times with a very, very small amount of them actually working. That it's like, okay. So it was like when you put The Mummy on here, I was like, what is this now? Watching the trailer, I have hope,
Yep.
but there was also some
Tom
hope
Cruise's.
with Tom Cruise's. And then we know how that turned out. So I don't know. I like I said, I think it really just depends on what the IP is. And I feel like with like that specific set of IP, like maybe a decent hiatus would be a good thing.
Yeah.
Like, stay away from it for 20 fucking years and then let's come back to
Yeah.
it, and I don't mean stay away from it for 20 fucking years, Brendan Fraser.
Yeah.
I mean from the entirety of the idea of any of them.
Yeah.
Dracula, Werewolf, Frankenstein, Mummy, like all of them. you know? So there's that. But then you have things like Jurassic Park, Star Wars, zombies in general, superheroes in general, that seem like sometimes there's superhero fatigue, but not really. It was just not very quality shit being made.
Yeah.
Right? We were oversaturated and under quality.
Yeah.
Right? And so I just feel like it depends on what the IP is, as into like going to things over and over again. Because I guess like to an extent, like saying zombies and superheroes isn't necessarily a specific IP, so that might not really fit into it, right? Because an IP is like a specific,
like The Mummy, like,
or
is it
Star
like
Wars
a character?
is an IP. Jurassic Park is an
you're
IP.
Yeah.
So those might not fully fit it, but I mean, I feel like Marvel is an IP.
Yeah.
Right, in and of itself. I don't think it's just like Iron Man is an IP and Thor is. It's like the Marvel umbrella is essentially the IP, right? So zombies might not fully fit in there, but I just feel like zombies are also one where people commonly are like, oh, fuck, another zombie movie.
Yeah.
And then you and me are over here like, but yeah, I feel like it doesn't seem like they really ever grow old on fans, like the fans that actually enjoy them.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, I just really think it's a case by case situation.
But I agree with you on that. I think it does. There is a case for it to happen, and maybe not. So like, if it's a follow up to a stinker, like, then by all means, like, let's put a good taste in your mouth. So like, like the last Mummy was not good. It was that Tom Cruise movie. So, and then the way you present it, like like you just said, it's all been done basically to everything, but this Mummy does look fresh. Like it doesn't. It's not the same story, but has that IP in it. So I guess to me, it matters on how you're going to present it to us, and I think the timing is crucial there. You shouldn't just be having it over and over and over again. Like it dilutes it too much and everything.
Well, and then you have things like Friday the 13th that I think did end up for a little while kind of running its course, where people were just kind of like, right? Like they did that one reboot in like the early 2010s or whatever it was.
2009,
yeah, 2009, and it didn't. I enjoyed it. I thought it was good. I know
I think
you
it's
did
one
too.
of the best ones.
Yeah, but like it flopped.
Yeah,
right. Like nobody liked it, or
I get
so
what you're saying.
we haven't gotten anything else from that.
Yeah.
Until Camp Crystal Lake, the TV, the series that they're putting out sometime in the next year or two. But then you have Scream, where we're getting fucking Scream 7 out this year. It's been coming out since 98.
Yeah.
Right? Was the first one? Was that 98, 97, 98, 99, somewhere in there?
97, 98, 98?
Something like that. It was late 90s.
Yeah, 98, 99,
right? Late 90s.
2001.
It's been happening for 30 years.
Yes.
Consistently too. That's the thing too. Is it like they're not going. The longest drought was from 3 to 4.
Yes.
Right. 2000 like
Yeah,
2003
2001
to 2011.
to 2011.
Yeah, 2001 to 2011. So.
And then 4
to 5
was 2022. 22.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah. And then now we've gotten.
Yeah.
What will be 4 and
it's literally
five
following
years.
that first trilogy. Like it's the same 23, 24, 26. It was 90, 98, 99, 01. It's
oh yeah, true. Yeah.
It's a 4-year span there.
Yeah.
It's weird.
So, yeah, it is weird. But still, it's just those have I want to say do you think at least between number 3 and number 4, I know you have different thoughts, but critically looked at, 3 or 4 are probably the worst ones. Like in terms of like
from
fan following
I would
and
say
box
so,
office probably would be either 3 or 4.
Yeah,
because the first 2 were fucking bomb. Right? Not they didn't bomb. They are.
They
bomb.
are bomb.
Yeah. Sorry, terminology. And then obviously the last fucking 2 that we've had have been phenomenal.
Yeah.
So I feel like it would be 3 or 4. I don't know the actual metrics on it. I'm just guessing.
Yeah.
It's just been so consistent that it's just like none of them have ever really been like, well, that killed the franchise.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
I think it just, like I said, it depends on what the IP is and
but then
the time, like you said. And
then I just gotta, like, the other end of it is, and these are bad examples, but like, if one of these IPs strikes gold, you present a masterpiece, don't follow that up. You got to give that a lot of time before you go back to the well. Don't you think?
I think it depends, right? Like in terms of like reboots, yeah, I would say so. But in terms of
putting a new take,
I'm saying like if like. Say this Robin Hood movie that's about to come out, and I have no idea what their plans are with it, but just like, say it comes out, and their hope in the higher ups is that it's like gonna spawn a franchise.
Yeah,
I think that's different.
Yeah, that's true.
Right?
Yes.
Where like if it fucking just blows the brakes off everything that it comes out against, and it's like one of the best movies of the fucking year or whatever, and they like have the story written out to be able to do multiple. That Robin Hood one might be a bad take just because it's like old man Robin Hood, right? But still, it's if you have those situations, but I mean, we literally just had 2 Frankenstein movies come out, or we had the Netflix one, and then we have The Bride with Christian Bale, coming out, which they're both Frankenstein fucking IPs,
right?
And we have this mummy, and now the Brendan Fraser Mummy 4 has been announced, right?
Yeah.
So it's like now you have 2 mummies of different takes.
Yeah.
Where we're going to end up with the Batman 2, and then we're going to have the Brave and the Bold from the DCU,
Yeah.
which is going to have a Batman from the DCU, right? Like,
Yeah.
that's where I think it does get watered down, and you're just like, what's happening?
Yeah.
But if it's truly like you like re-hit it on IP and it blows up and you create a franchise off that IP,
Yeah, that's
I think that's fine.
Fair.
So, yeah, that's a good question, though.
Yeah, I like it.
Good discussion.
Well, man, episode 85.
Cheers. We really clanged those together. Good thing they're sturdy whiskey glasses.
Let's fucking go.